Informality has become a defining characteristic of urban life, weaving itself into the very fabric of cities across the globe. To understand its implications, we must first recognize that informality is not merely a byproduct of urbanization. It is a complex phenomenon that embodies both resilience and systemic failure. As cities expand and evolve, informal settlements and economies emerge as a response to the inadequacies of formal structures, offering a lifeline to those left behind by traditional systems. Yet, this same informality can perpetuate cycles of inequality, leaving vulnerable populations at risk. The historical context of informality reveals its dual nature. In the 1970s, Keith Hart's research illuminated the divide between wage labor and self-employment, framing informality as a survival strategy for those in slums. This perspective highlighted the ingenuity of individuals who navigate the complexities of urban life without the safety net of formal employment. However, as urban scholars like Ananya Roy and Oren Yiftoshel later argued, informality transcends economic activity. It is also a political tool. Governments often overlook informal communities, allowing them to flourish in the shadows until external pressures necessitate their removal. This creates a precarious existence for millions, where homes and livelihoods can be dismantled overnight in the name of development. Across the globe, informal economies thrive in diverse forms, from bustling street markets to expansive shadow markets that operate beyond regulatory reach. These informal sectors not only provide essential goods and services, but also foster community resilience. They enable individuals to self-organize and create networks of support that may not exist in formal systems. In many ways, these economies are a testament to human adaptability and resourcefulness, allowing people to carve out a semblance of stability amidst uncertainty. Yet, the lack of legal recognition and protection inherent in informality exposes workers to exploitation, as they navigate a landscape devoid of labor rights or social safety nets. The debate over whether informality should be seen as a problem to be solved or an inevitable aspect of urbanization continues to generate passionate discourse. Some urban planners advocate for the integration of informal settlements into formal city structures, proposing policies like land regularization and microfinancing as pathways to empowerment. These initiatives aim to provide security and resources to informal workers, helping them transition into the formal economy. However, the risk of gentrification looms large. History has shown that well-intentioned efforts can inadvertently displace the very communities they seek to uplift, leading to a cycle of exclusion rather than inclusion. In this context, it becomes crucial to rethink our approach to informality. Rather than viewing it solely as a challenge to be eradicated, we should consider it a legitimate component of urban life that deserves recognition and respect. Embracing informality means acknowledging the contributions of informal economies to urban resilience, while simultaneously advocating for the rights and protections of those who inhabit these spaces. It requires a nuanced understanding of the interplay between formal and informal systems, recognizing that both can coexist and complement one another. As we navigate the complexities of urbanization, it is essential to engage with the voices of those living in informal settlements. Their experiences and insights can inform policies that genuinely address their needs, fostering an inclusive urban landscape that values diversity and equity. The question is not whether informality should be eliminated or managed, but how we can embrace it as an integral part of our cities. By doing so, we can create urban environments that are not only resilient but also just, where all inhabitants have the opportunity to thrive. In this ongoing dialogue, it is imperative that we listen, learn, and adapt, ensuring that the narrative of informality evolves in a way that uplifts communities rather than marginalizes them.